Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Sagittarius on the ninth house cusp in a natal chart. Now, Sagittarius in its natural placement is obviously, I would think, a very good placement as far as philosophy goes. This person may have the belief in the power of positive thinking, be very expansive, put a lot of exuberance and enthusiasm into this area of the person's life. It can be Sagittarius on the ninth house cusp can be very fortuitous for all ninth house matters, including publishing, the law, long distance traveling, the in-laws, higher education. And look at this, and as far as religion goes, this could be a person that has those, as far as going to their congregation, if this person is religious, and church activities in general can have a very upbeat, optimistic, and expansive outlook. And this person may be the person that can be someone that's like a preacher or a pastor, because Sagittarius is in its natural house placement here. There can be Sagittarius generally doesn't do things in small doses, so Sagittarius on the cusp of the ninth house can have somebody maybe put a lot or abundance of energy into religious matters. And this could be perhaps a person that may be like a good motivational speaker, somebody that could be very persuasive by showing their upbeat and optimistic attitude that is connected with their beliefs. And look at the ninth house as well, is connected with long distance traveling. Now, as far as long distance traveling goes, we see the ebullience, the expansiveness, the exuberance matters connected with this. This could be somebody that goes on long distance traveling, whether it's voyages or whether it's by plane, perhaps to learn about other countries and cultures, other religions, perhaps other philosophies. They may want to see how people in other countries live and may like to learn from them, as well as Sagittarius is a sign that is like the perpetual learner or scholar, and this is a person that may never be satisfied in terms of what they learn in matters connected with these things. This could be a person that may go on trips and go on, and perhaps many of them, there might be long distance traveling may figure prominently in this person's life. Now, the ninth house is also connected with higher education, so perhaps in some cases this person may have some inclination to go into something connected, maybe with sports. It could even be sports medicine. It doesn't necessarily mean the person becomes an athlete, because those are really isolated cases, because most people are not professional athletes. But I'm not saying that would be impossible. Perhaps this person goes to college, post high school education, to learn about philosophy, to learn about law. Maybe goes in becomes interested in theology as a post high school subject. Maybe something connected with the law, might go maybe go to law school perhaps. This person may go into college with the exuberance, the enthusiasm, the expansiveness associated with this sign, and be very strongly interested perhaps in college activities and studying, as this person may be the type that never really gets satisfied as far as learning goes in general in their life. Now, this could be somebody. Now, we look at the ninth house, it's also associated with publishing. And if this person does publish anything, any books, it could be matters, it could be something pertaining to the law, to philosophy, to religion. It could be something connected with abstract thinking or broad concepts. It could be something connected with something scientific. Their philosophical nature may strongly come out in their writings if they do publish something. This could be a person that might even publish something connected perhaps with horses, connected with sports and athletics, perhaps even something associated with adventure, with long distance traveling, something about foreign culture and countries. Now, the ninth house is also associated with the in-laws, and Sagittarius on the ninth house, as I stated before, can be a fortuitous placement for matters pertaining to the ninth house in general because it's in its natural sign on this house. So it can indicate that matters connected with the in-laws are fortuitous, are beneficial somehow. Maybe this person might inherit something, a prodigious or substantial amount from one or more in-laws. It could indicate very good relationship with them or with one or more in-laws, a good rapport where they bond very well. It could indicate that maybe one of the in-laws, they see maybe their perception of them as something where they see them as exuberant, jovial, optimistic, a good sense of humor, people that they can joke around with perhaps. So those are some things to look at with Sagittarius on the ninth house cusp in a natal chart. Well, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Sagittarius on the cusp of the ninth house in a natal chart. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Capricorn on the cusp of the ninth house in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.